In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your first campaign on AdMark Studio using the custom wizard. I'll go over every feature and explain everything you need to know. So let's get started. When you want to make a new campaign, ensure you're on the Dashboard tab and click Get Started on the Create New Static Ad table. Here, you're going to see this screen. I'm not going to go over reference static ads in this video, but just so you know, it's very simple. Upload 2 or 3 ads you like, add a small note, and it'll generate ads in that style. Now let's click on Custom Wizard. Now here, you want to enter a project name. For this demo, I'll make a campaign for one of my favorite pizza places, Pizza Hut. You enter the campaign name and then your website URL. Then you click Next. It only takes a few seconds to analyze the website. After it's done scanning your site, you'll see the headline screen with a lot of headline suggestions. If you click Add Headline, it lets you enter any headline you like. I'll enter, I don't know, Love Pizza. Then you click Add, and it adds it to the bottom of the headline list. Now, if you want to edit a headline, you can click on this pencil icon. Simply change anything you want about that headline and click Save. This capitalize button, when clicked, will turn all your headline text into capital letters. You can simply click it again to revert the text back to normal. This Add Similar button is actually very powerful. When clicked, it will send all the headlines that are shown to our AI, and it will generate similar ones to match your style. Because it works this way, it's recommended to only use this after you review the suggested headlines and are finished editing them. Once you click it, several more headlines will be added to the bottom of your headline list for you to review. When you're done with the headlines, click Next. Now the subheadlines work the same way as the headlines, so you want to review them, and when you're all done with that, click Next. Here, you select your color scheme. By default, every color is selected. You can deselect it by clicking this Deselect button, and you can either select each color scheme you want one by one, or just reselect them all by pressing the same button that now reads Select All. Additionally, you can add your own color scheme if you want to by clicking this Create Custom Color Scheme button here. If you select multiple color schemes, our AI will pick random color schemes for each banner it creates. Once you have your color scheme selected, click Next. On this menu, you have to let us know what or who you want in your ads. If you're unsure what you want, you can select Scenarios Only. This will make banners without any people in them. If you have a product you want your ads to showcase, then select Brand Items Only. This will only show your product in the ads, without using a specific person. If you do want people in your ads, but want them to be random people instead of a specific person, then select Random People. If you have no product but want to show a specific person, you can select Your Characters. And if you want to showcase a product being used by a particular person, then select Brand Item plus Person. If you select brand items or want to use a character, you'll have to upload a clear image for us to analyze. For this example, I am going to select Scenarios Only, and then click Next to continue. Now you'll see a list of scenarios for your banners. You can read them, edit them, or remove them. But before you do, go to the top here under the Scenario Style. We have Standard, Creative, and Mixed. The standard option are professional, normal banners. Creative Style gives our AI more freedom to express your message while still remaining professional. And Mixed will show and use both the standard and creative style. I always select Mixed. After you're done reviewing the scenarios, click Next. Now you'll be able to customize your call to action. There are some suggested ones here. You can remove, edit, or add new ones. Once you have the ones you want selected, click Next. Now it's time to choose your ad ratio. You can only choose one ad size. We do this to save you time and money. This way, you can see all the ads that were made, pick the one you like, then generate other ratios of it within the platform. We'll go over that in one of our other videos. Once you select the size you want, click Next and continue to the font selections. Our AI recommends fonts that match your website style. However, if you don't like any of the options, simply type the name of any font you want to use where it says Add Custom Font, then press the Add button. It's recommended to always select multiple fonts, as our AI will mix and match them when designing your banners. Once you've selected your fonts, click Next. The design notes is one of the most powerful options that you have access to. We enter, by default, a design note letting our AI know not to add or generate any logos to your banners. This will prevent our AI from trying to make up logos for your banners. You can add your logo later within our studio when you edit the ad. In these design notes, you can control any aspect of the images and let our AI know anything it needs to. Say it keeps making pizza as a toy instead of food. One could enter here, "Pizza is food." Another example would be if your headlines say, "Kicked out of the restaurant." You would want to let our AI know that "kicked out" is referring to them asking you to leave, not actually being kicked all the way out of the restaurant by the owner. Or if your ads are about a car and you specifically want the car in the image to be a Honda, you could enter that here as well. Once you're done entering all your design notes, click Next. For the ad style, you can select any ad style you want your ads in. If you select multiple, our AI will randomize them, so you'll get some of everything. Once you select your ad style, click Next. Now, on to the final step. Here, you can select how many ads you want to make and the quality. After you make your selections, click Generate Ads. The generation process takes about 30 seconds, and then you'll have beautiful ads. The best part is this campaign is now saved, so you can always generate more ads by clicking the Create Banner button on this gallery page. Make sure you watch our other instructional videos on editing and animating your ads. If you have any questions, send us an email or message us on our live chat.